Welcome, 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 welcome also to everybody watching this video on the other side of the screen. Good, and we start straight away checking our posture. So different options depending on how you feel today. First option is to take the block and put it between your back and the back of the chair so to sit supported. Second option, which is a little bit more active, is to stay away from the back without block, with the legs hip width apart. And the third option, if you feel you can go really for more challenge today, is to take the block, put it in between the legs, squeeze it a little bit. This is helping us, supporting us to have the legs active, especially the inner thigh muscle, which are for most of us a little bit weak. And then we check the setup of our feet. So the toes are spread. For this, try to lift the toes off the floor. Only the toes, to spread them, just sending this message to the brain because we have forgotten how to do this. So spread them and then let them as open as you can and put them back down on the floor. They are pointing straight forward. Okay, equally weighted our feet, and then we feel the lower body grounding down, so from the sit bones and from the feet. And the upper body starts to lengthen, so to gain space in the spine, thinking of growing from the top of your head towards the ceiling, and at the same time relaxing the shoulders down. So go ahead with your setup on the chair. Belly button is slightly in, and then you can close your eyes here, or if you prefer, you can soften your gaze and just find a focal point in front of you which is not moving, and keep your attention there. And we start to observe the breath, just observing our inhalation and our exhalation, becoming aware of this stream of air flowing in and flowing out through the nose. Good. And now let's deepen a little bit more the breath. Let's take a deeper inhalation through the nostrils. And then an audible, slow exhalation through the mouth. One more, inhaling deeply through the nose. Exhaling completely with a sigh through the mouth. And one last, at your own pace. And now close your mouth. Keep on breathing through the nose. Let the breath become very normal, your everyday breathing rhythm. For a couple of moments, we start to supply our brain, our lungs, our body with a little bit more oxygen, equalizing the breath, breathing in and out for the same amount of time. We breathe through the nose in on a count of 3, 2, 1, and we exhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3. Inhaling, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3. Inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more round. Inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just do one more round at your own pace on a count of 3 or 4. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, and then exhaling, feeling the grounding through the feet. And then let's come back to our natural breath again. And join the palms in front of our heart center to start the class with an Om together. We inhale to chant, and all together exhaling Om. Listen to the echo of the Om vibration inside of you. Release your hands down on your laps. And then gently we open our eyes. Good. If we are leaning back, we take the block away now and we scooch on the front part of the chair sit. And we can choose to have the block in between the legs to activate the legs, or to sit with legs parallel or even legs together, squeezing the legs. This is also an option. If you don't put the block in between, you just sit with legs together, knees, ankle together, and squeeze all the time the legs together. Otherwise, we have the block. Good. We inhale, we grow tall, and we exhale, we drop the chin down. Take a breath there in the back of your neck, inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale, just rotate your head over to the right, and then rotate it all the way over to the left. And one more time, over to the right, and over to the left, and over to the right. Stay here and take 3 knots, just to stretch different part of your back, of the back of your neck. Back to neutral, chin down, over to the left, and again, just moving up and down, just nodding. Feel where the stretch and the contraction are happening on the back of your neck, and then back to neutral. Lift with the next inhalation your head up, and now release your arms down to the side. Good. They are very relaxed, so we are not activating them as we do in some other exercises. We are letting them really relax, and we start to move forward and back the right arm like a kind of pendulum, taking care of keeping the spine straight and of moving from the shoulder joint. So let the arm really relax. Don't control the movement. You just give a little bit of momentum, and it's moving very gently and softly. Let it go, let it go. And then around and around in one direction. You can close your eyes so that you can really concentrate on letting this arm super relaxed, and change size. So we're going into the capsules of the joint. And stopping the movement. Let's take the other side. So left arm forward and back. Again, a lot of attention in letting the arm really relax. You're not controlling the movement. You just give a little bit of momentum. And then around and around in one direction. Really slow and conscious. And then we take the other direction. And we come back to neutral. Now inhale, arms into cactus. Squeeze a little bit your shoulder blades. We try to have the elbows in line with our shoulders, but if this is a little bit too challenging today, you can lower, of course, okay? And then shoulder rotation, Egyptian arm. So flipping the fingers pointing down and flipping the fingers pointing up. So moving here from the shoulder joint, not from the elbows. You're moving The whole shoulder joint, yes. So the shoulder are rotating up and a little bit back, and then they are rotating forward, like this, Teresa. Keep the arms like this and just move down, yes, like this, and up, yes. And one more, down and up, stay here, reach up and climb the rope to open a little bit the sides of the body. Stay tall and climb and pull, and then hands into prayer, and we come down into Namaste. From here we bring the arms into genie arms. So again, if this is not available, you can also grab your wrists. Otherwise, we try to grab the upper arms, and we are going to inhale, become long in the spine. Exhale, we twist over to the right and we look over to the right. Back to center with the inhalation. Exhale over to the other side. Back to center. Now arms to the right, head to the left, opposite. Back to center and opposite, opposite. So the arms are to the left, the head is to the right. Yeah, back to center, good. Up and down. Up and down, this is shoulder work. And then center, and we are rotating a little bit in one direction. And we are rotating in the other direction. And we stop, now we inhale. And with the next exhalation, send your arms to the front, round the back, look towards your navel. Then inhale. Drop your elbows towards the torso, look up, open the chest a little bit. Exhale, rounding the back, really rounding, send the navel to the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, I become long and open the chest, and one last. Rounding the spine, then up. And release, and give it a shake, give it a shake. Good. From here we start to wake up the core. We take off the block and we put it to the side. Good. We are inhaling and we bring the arms up. We are exhaling. We are bringing the arms in T-shape and we lift the right leg up. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Keep the spine long, belly button in. Inhale up, exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale up, become long here. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Left is going up. Inhale, arms up. Now exhale, right, and stay for 4. Flex the foot. For 3, for 2, for 1, and take a couple of circles in one direction and in the other direction. And down, arms up, make yourself long. Exhaling, left. Stay for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Spread the arms and a couple of ankle circles. And in the other direction. And we release down and we shake. Shake the arms, shake the legs. Good. Right arm in front in hitchhiker. Ready for a gentle twist to open the pectoralis on the right side. So we're going to open one finger at a time and we follow with the gaze our hand. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we open a little bit more. And we come back counting 4, one finger at a time. 3, 2, 1, center. We bring the other arm up and we change. 1, 2, 3, 4, and open and back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and both arms up. now both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open a little bit deeply, bringing the shoulder blades together. Spine is really nice, long, and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. And give yourself a hug, rounding a little bit the back. And one more time, both arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now crossing the other arm on top and rounding the back, looking down, and then opening the arms and just flying down and taking a couple of shoulder rolls. Good. And let's stretch the lower back. So you need to sit a little bit to the front, scooching. Go. We lift the right leg up and we bring the leg towards our chest and we make ourselves long, really long in the spine, and at the same time shoulders are relaxing down. Okay, and down, other side, up and down, and 1 second round only, up and rounding a little bit down, so aiming our forehead towards the knee, and up, and the other side, and rounding, and back. Good, and we are ready for a little sequence now. So scooching forward on the chair so that we have space to move. We are going to inhale, circling the arms all the way up, and exhale, arms into cactus, and with the exhalation we are going to place the hands on the kneecaps and round the spine. It's all a long exhalation. Now inhale, open the chest, slide your hands towards your hips so that you have more space to open. Exhale, neutral spine, and we fold forward. Inhale, we open to the right, spreading the fingers, and we go back, and we open to the other side, and we go back. We inhale all the way up, pressing the feet down, and again, directly, arms into cactus with the exhale, and round in the back. Inhale, slide your hands to the hips, and open the front, squeeze the back. Exhale, neutral, and fold with a long spine, opening, 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 and back, and opening, and back, and all the way up, 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 climbing the rope, and then hands in prayer, down and into genie arm. Again, we take the twist to the right, back to center, twist to the left, back to center. Twisting to the opposite, the head is going now to the left. Back to center, and again opposite for coordination. Back, up and down, and around and around. So 2, and we change in the other direction. Are you okay, Annie? Yes. And we release down and we shake. Good. If you need to take a sip of water, take a sip of water. Otherwise, keep on sitting on the front. And we start with a little flow. Good. We are opening the right leg to the side, so that we are sitting with a 90-degree angle in our legs. And the right leg is really pointing to the right. We want to feel a little bit of opening in the inner thighs. Now, inhale, lift your arms into warrior 2, parallel to the floor. We are inhaling here, and we are exhaling, leaning over to the right, and bringing the forearm on top, the fingers on our shoulder, and we are bringing the elbow up. Inhale, good, exhale, Now inhale back into warrior two. Now drop the left hand on top of the chair, flip the palm up, fingers on top of the shoulder. Now lean over to the left, opening the right side of the body. The elbow is going up for reverse warrior. Inhale, come back to center, stretch your arm. So one more round, same option with the finger on top of the shoulder or keeping the arms straight, okay? We lean over, we bring the forearm down. Now, option here, or we arch, extend the arm overhead, and we reach towards the right from the fingertips, pressing the feet down. Now inhale, press yourself up. This hand is coming to the chair, and we are opening now the right side of the body, lifting the right arm, and back into warrior two. Stretch the arms, really feel the strength of your arms. Press the feet down, look over your right middle finger, spreading the arms, feeling the strength of your arm. The gravity's force now is making your arms heavy, heavy, heavy. Hold for one more breath, inhaling and exhaling. And then with the next exhalation, we release the arms down. Good. We bring the leg in. We stay on the front of the chair with the legs together. Good. We inhale, we lean back, and we try to keep a nice straight line, belly button in. The head is not coming forward, so bring the chin a little bit back. You feel how your body is automatically engaging the core to keep you upright, right? Good. Now arms into cactus. We lift the right leg and down. We lift the left and down. The core must be in to protect the lower back. And up, and up, and up. Now inhale, come all the way up. We do a second round, legs bent, or we stretch the legs and we come on top of our heels for a little bit more of challenge for the core. If we are here, legs together, good. Now again, we lean back a little bit, so you can regulate how much, okay? We don't want to arch the lower back, so belly button in, ribs in, lower ribs in all the time, and arms into cactus. Now lift the right up and down. Keep the legs straight and the foot flexed. Up. You don't need to lift that much. Foot is flexed. Up and up. I guess you start to feeling the core. Lean a little bit more. And we do one more round. Up and one more. Why not? Up and up. And release. Bring it back. Shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Good. And now we take the flow on the other side. So we're going to open to the other side. This time the right leg is pointing straight forward and the left one is to the side, to the left. The leg is in 90-degree angle. Check your angle. It's 90 degree. It's not extended, it's a 90 degree. Bend the leg. Bend. More. Yes, like this. I have a 90-degree angle here and I have a 90-degree angle here. Good. Now arms to the side. Yes. My left arm is right over the left thigh. Okay? Good. We are in warrior two. We can look over the middle finger of the left hand. Now we inhale. We lean over to the left. We place the forearm on top and the fingertips on the shoulder, and I lift the elbow for the first option, lifting a little bit, opening the side, and then inhale back into warrior two, spreading the arms here, stretching the fingers also, and we reverse. So we are grabbing the chair, fingers on top of the left shoulder, and elbows up to the sky. And inhaling back into warrior two. Good, second round. Inhale, lean. Again, we place the forearm on top. Now your choice of staying with the fingers on top of your shoulder or extend the arm overhead, reaching over to the left, reaching, feeling this deep opening here down into the right hip. And then we inhale, we come all the way up and we reverse. Now we drop the back hand and maybe we lift completely the arm, looking up if it's okay for the neck. And back into warrior two. Good. Now spreading the arms, keeping the legs wide open, so it means you're pressing a little bit back from the inner thigh. Don't let the legs collapsing, not this. Open and spreading the arms and holding for strength, holding for 5, holding for 4, holding for 3, stretching the arms, reaching away from the fingertips, 2, 1, and release it down and closing and shake everything. And opening the legs a little bit wider. Now we're going to take a cat and cow variation where we are using our hands and arms as a leverage. So get hold of the back of your thighs. We are going to inhale and now tractioning towards you, you're going to push the chest towards the front and arching the back. Yeah, use your arms. And then exhaling, we reverse. Now, start to round and use your arms again to go a little bit deeper in the rounding, chin to chest. Inhaling, opening deeply the front, use your arms. Exhaling, rounding. One more. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling, rounding, chin to chest, arm are straight. I try to round everything, also the lower back, not only the upper back. And then we inhale, and we come back, and we bring that in. We lift again one leg, stretching the lower back up towards the chest, gaining every time a little bit more here of space in the back and down. And then the other side, up towards the chest and down, and one last up and trying to round. And up, and the other side up, and we round. And we come all the way up. Let's shake. And we take the block. We are coming into pigeon pose with the legs, okay? So option is to place the block at any height, close to the right ankle, to the inside, and to place the outside of the left foot on top. Okay, this is an option. Another option is to put it to the outside. This is giving you a deeper opening here of the hip, okay? Good. And the last option would be also to bring it up, but only if this knee is dropping down. Otherwise, we are not going to force. We are going with one of the other options. And if any of this with the block is okay for you, you can just cross the left ankle on top of the right one, okay? Good. Now we are here. Good. We inhale, arms up. We exhale, arms into genie. Inhale. Exhale, we twist to the right. Back to center, we twist over to the left. bring to center, opposite, center, and opposite. Center, release your arms, arms all the way up, and now twist over to the left and bring your hands towards the left thigh. Stay for one breath. Left, yes, the bent leg which is on the block. So looking to the left, growing tall. Now inhale all the way up. Exhale. Release the right hand, and the left palm is coming behind your head. So elbow to the front. Now we inhale and we grow. We exhale, we are opening the elbow and rotating the torso to the right, to the left, sorry. Back to center, and the elbow is pointing forward. And open, stay tall, and forward. And open the elbow, and closing the elbows, pointing forward. One last, opening, and closing. And we release, and we change directly. Side, taking the other side. Again, checking the hips because they are not equal. Maybe here you need to go lower with the block, or you can go higher. Just check. So we inhale, make yourself long, arms all the way up. Exhale, genie arm. So the key is to keep the spine long and the belly button in. Inhaling, over to the right, back to center. Inhale, exhale, over to the left. Inhale, center, opposite. Yes, back to center, opposite, back to center, around and around here. Twice, and we change. Twice, we release the arms to the side in T shape, all the way up, and now we twist over to the right, bringing the hands, the palms, just resting on the side of your right thigh. You are looking over to the right. You inhale and you grow tall. Feel yourself gaining space between your vertebrae with the inhalation. Exhale, grounding down, grounding the feet. Now inhale all the way up. Now we are releasing the left hand on the thigh, and the other one is coming behind, elbow pointing forward. Again, key is to be tall and the legs active, pressing down. Inhale, exhale, open. Inhale to the front. Exhale, open, move the elbow back towards the right, front, and open, and front, and we open for the last time. And we come back to the front, and we release, and we shake. Let's shake really everything. So shake, 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 shake. You can also go into that bug and lifting the legs, just releasing and coming down. Good. How are you doing? Okay. So let's take the elastic band. Let's place it on the thighs first. Just want you to do a couple of circles with the torso to release any tension in the back and in the lower back. You're just circling hands on your hip creases and circling with the torso. Legs are slightly open to allow you to move with much more space, and we change the direction. So, and back to center. Good, and yes, now we are ready. We take the band and we are going to place it with equal length on top of the thigh. So you need to sit forward on the chair here. We are going to crisscross. And first of all, have equal length in your tails here. Okay. Now legs together, close the legs, close the knees, and wrap the band around and make kind of knot here. Good. So feet together, feet together. Now we sit tall. Yes, we sit tall and we start to open the legs to the side. So we are not pressing from the knees. So if you have the band very close to the knees, move it a little bit. I want you to move from the inner thighs. So the inner thighs are the engine, the agent moving your legs apart, okay? Not the knee, okay? Think of the inner thigh. So we start and we go for a set of 10. Nice tall in the spine. I let you rest the arms for the moment. So open and close, open. Don't release completely the tension. You go back only halfway. You should start to feel how everything is working in your thighs, around your hips. Open and close, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Could everybody feel it? Yeah. Yes, okay, it's really firing. Okay, now we open the legs as much as we can with the band, okay? I want you to feel the tension here. And now we're dropping a little bit the knees towards the inside. And again, from the power of our thighs, we open to the side. And we drop a little bit to the inside and we open. A little bit to the inside and we open. Stay tall in the spine, open. Can you feel it? Can you feel your thighs working around your hips? Good. Those are all muscles that we don't really use. But we need them to be strong. So, and we do 5 together. 5, 4, 3, stay tall. Keep your hands on your lap so that you can really stay tall. And 2, and 1, and release for a moment. Stay here. Keep the legs hip-width apart, hip-width apart. So you should have a little bit of tension, okay? So without losing this tension, we're going to march slow, lifting the right and lifting the left. Keeping the tension. So you need to keep this action of a little bit pushing your legs towards the side to keep really the band tense. Good, and now for the warriors here in the room, arms out to the sides to add some more challenge. If you feel today is not the day to take the arms out, it's perfect to let the arms resting on your laps, or you can bring them to your waist. And up for a little bit more. Stretching up with the upper body. Keep the tension in the band. And one last round. Up, up, and release. Good. Shake a little bit. Okay, now we loosen a little bit the band, only a little bit. I want you to have the legs really nice, open hip width apart. Good. We bring them together, the feet together. Tension here. Now we're going to open the right leg to the side. A little bit. We don't have that big space to move. This will be enough. You will feel it, okay? And then back. So side, in, side, in, side, in. This foot is pressing down. And I'm moving again from the inner thigh to the side. Let's add one arm. And 5 more, 5. Can you feel it? 4, 3, 2, 1, and we close. Let's give it a little bit of shake. And we take the other side. So legs together. We keep the right where it is, and now we are opening with the left one. First, hands on your laps, and then open and close. Open and close. Open and close. We are opening the legs, so we are not kicking. We want really to work with the thigh. So keep the 90-degree angle and just go as far as it's possible without stretching the foot out. Yes. Yes. And now, up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And 5 more. 5. Spine long. 4. 3. 2, nobody's smiling. 1, and release and shake. We have only 1 more round to go. Let's go alternating now, legs together, and we're going to open to the right, back to center, and we're opening to the left. Center, so. And the spine is long, the shoulders are down, and I'm just opening as much as I can. So I'm not stretching the foot because I'm working from the thigh. Yes. And your hip is also really getting stronger here. Okay, let's add the arms, okay? So both together, down, tuck, down, up, down, coordination without thinking, side, in, side, in, side, in, side, in, and release and shake. And we release the band. Well done. Well done. Let's place the band behind you. We take a little bit more of practice for the core. When everybody is ready, we stretch the legs in front of us. So we are sitting on the edge of the chair. We are leaning back, hands on the waist. Now we are lifting the toes up, keeping the lean. So core in again, ribs in, and point. And point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Pointing and flexing. You can regulate the intensity by leaning back, more or less. And one last, flex and point and bring it in. Again, shake it. Good. We sit tall with the spine tall, the hands on our laps. We inhale here, we exhale, we drop the chin again to the chest and feel if there is now a difference from the beginning of the class. If there is more openness, if it feels softer. And then we take a couple of half moon circles again, from side to side. Again, feeling if there is any difference from the beginning. I can feel that everything is much more loose. Yeah. And lift up. Go. Let's take the hands and give a nice massage to the ear to release the fascia of our neck. So really mushing around and pulling a little bit also, so creating kind of heat. Yeah. Pulling also here, these little tails, and then releasing the hands and let's move the head over to the right. I can almost go all the way around. Back to center, over to the other side. Back to center, one more.
That makes such a difference.
Yes, so back to center. Good. Back to center. Now open and close your hands. Open and close. So again, okay. So the okay is a good stretch for our fingers. So I put the pad of my thumb on the nail, on top of the nail of my index finger. Okay? And then I stretch the other finger really as much as I can. I can really feel how it's activating the finger. This is also for the strength of our fingers, of our grip. Now change to the middle finger. So the pad of my thumbs is on top of the nail of the middle finger. And I stretch the other one. Then I change to the ring finger. Feel how it can be more difficult, more challenging. And then the pinky one. The pinky one doesn't want to bend really. So, and then we go back. We go back. Back to the middle finger. Back to the index finger. So now keep this really active. Put it together and wear your glasses. And look around. Say hello. Hello. I'm coming from Mars. Hello. Good. How is the weather? Just give a look to the weather. Good. Now take your glasses off. Don't release. Now flip your fingers towards you. Place it below your jaw and wear it the opposite way. Okay. Okay, again. So first we are like this. We need to learn this. This is a nice stretch for the fingers and for the wrists. So like this, in front of you, not here, in front of you. Okay, now turn your fingers towards you. Yes. Now place the fingers below the jaw and lift the circles here and wear it. Yes, that's it. And look around. Good. And release. Bring it to the front. Back to back. Now, pumping movements to stretch. Make a fist and keep the wrist together. Yes, and just pumping from the hands. Pumping. Yes, you should feel now the stretch into your forearm. Good. And in front, flip them down like this. And then we take the left hand. We give a little bit, apply a little bit of tension to open here the carpal tunnel. Releasing the shoulders down. And we take the other side. We take the other side. We release and we shake. We inhale all the way up. Exhale into prayer. 2 more like this. Inhaling, making yourself long. Back into prayer. And the last one with a lot of awareness. Inhaling, climbing the rope here. Couple of moments for this last beautiful stretch. Hands into prayer and down into Namaste. And we take rest. Good. Just choose the option which is good for you today. Staying on the chair or going down. You can also move in the sun if you like. And let's all together deepen the breath a little bit to wake up the body slowly, slowly. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, exhaling through the nose or through the mouth deeply. One more, inhaling deeply through the nostrils, exhaling through the nose or through the mouth. And start to bring some activity to your body, just maybe wriggling your fingers, your toes, or giving yourself a nice stretch if you feel like. Slowly, if you are on the ground, you make your way up, back into a sitting position, moving very gently, keeping the silence inside. And we meet again all together on our chairs, trying not to move the body if it's not necessary. This is helping your mind to keep silence, to keep awareness, and not to go back immediately to this active modus. There is nothing to do yet. Inhale and join your palms in front of your heart center. For a moment, just see if you can find some gratitude inside of you for your own body, for your practice today, for yourself, rejoicing on yourself for being able to practice and for your commitment to practice weekly for your well-being. And let's send out to the world this joy, this happiness we have gained together today. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings on this planet be happy and free. May they live in peace and may they feel safe and loved, exactly as we do. Namaste. Thank yourself again, and thank you so much for sharing your time with me and your practice. Namaste, 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 namaste.